Every hit with Black Dragon Pike gives 1 bleed and cripple. This is insane legendary weapon, man. Hello everyone, my name is Hossein, but you can call me Dark Cat. I'm back with another video from new update Age of War. So in this video we're gonna talk about all the new legendary stuffs, epic, rare, everything. We're gonna check and compare the changes, the nerfs and the buffs and new perks for the weapons. So make sure you watch the video till the end so you realize these amazing changes. So before we jump into the video, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a like on the video. It just take 5 seconds, man. So let's start with the legendary weapon. So you can see they added like a orange or golden marker around the legendary weapons that you are getting from killing the world bosses and getting the skeleton keys and opening the box. So past few months and years, I think nobody was using legendary weapons because they are completely useless. No one wanted to use a legendary weapon. They didn't have good damage, they didn't have good armor pen, they didn't have a good perk. So no one used them. It's not even worth to go farm them. So even Yox touched that it was really good. They nerfed it, but now they buffed it again. Now it have like pretty good damage. So I gathered some really good legendary weapons here, and I'm gonna talk about this, that they're gonna be the new meta in Age of War. And the items that you can craft, they become pink, like epic, and you can repair them. And the items that they are rare, you can see there is like blue around them, like this hollow bone arrows and the black blood peak. So there is some quite nice buffs and nerfs. We're gonna talk about this. So for the start, the few weapons who on my PvP opinion, if I want to talk about it, this weapon is gonna be the new meta, and they makes pretty strong perks on them. So for the start, Black Dragon Pike. This pike was giving you stamina before. Now it's giving 70 damage and 19 armor penetration, and it giving you bleed. So if I want to spawn a dragon now, like for example this dragon, so you can see that this dragon giving every hit 1 cripple, and I'm giving every hit 1 bleed. So this is quite OP. If I do left click, I'm not giving cripple. So this changes. It's gonna give cripple from your strong weapons. Only right click will stack cripple up to 5. So with my other video, if you missed that, you can roll hit and that roll hit bug. If you missed that video, you can check it up here. You can with this pike, you can just hit and roll and hit and roll. It's gonna be OP. You're gonna cripple, you're gonna bleed. This gonna be super strong weapon to abuse and to use it on the PvP. The next spear we're gonna talk about gonna be the rusty pike. It gives disease every hit, 59 damage, 9 armor pen at the start. If you use the master weapon kitting on it, it's gonna become 64 damage and 21 armor pen. So every hit on this pike gonna give cripple and stack 1 disease. So this disease gonna be good, I think, against a skeleton. I'm not sure what disease stack doing. So if you guys know what disease do, make sure you put it down below in the comments so we use some info also. So the next weapon we're gonna talk about is gonna be the papyrus blade that have paper cut. I have no idea what the paper cut's gonna do. So we're gonna do some damage on this dragon to see what it's gonna do. So I'm gonna just... Oh, this also gives bleed every hit. So it's a stack also cripple, bleed, and let's see the left click. The left click not doing anything special. So we're gonna see what's gonna paper cut do. But this papyrus blade 79 damage, 36 armor pen is quite useful to use it. And the next one gonna be the reach of red mother bow. They made a huge nerf on the bow. You can see now with master weapon fitting, it have 39 damage and 21 armor pen. So this is not worth anymore to go farm and look for reach of red mother. It was the best bow in the exile land that you can use it. And the next weapon that it was really useless, this weapon you could find it on the Warmaker dungeon, Annihilator. I don't know how to even pronounce it. But this weapon wasn't giving you a good damage and good like perks. But now look at this. 75 damage, 33 armor pen, and it gives executioner. So what does it mean? So it means if you're hitting something like and that like the creature is less than like I think 5% or 10% HP, you gonna execute it like with one hit. So it's gonna be pretty OP. So look, with the master weapon kitting, 80 damage, 45 armor pen. I'm gonna try to execute this dragon. Let's see how much HP it's gonna be to execute this. So we're gonna hit it. Look, it's like now maybe 10%. You see? So this dragon had like 10% HP, one hit, it's one-shotting it. So this sword gonna be super OP for farming bosses, or maybe even good for giving trolls. I don't know if troll gonna execute something with this sword. The next thing we're gonna talk about gonna be the Aja's Bane, the mace that gives a strain buff, and it was giving +5 strain I think before. Now it's giving executioner. Imagine executioner on this mace, it's gonna be super OP. 60 damage, 28 armor pen on the base, and now with the master weapon fitting gonna be 65 damage, 40 armor pen. I think the damage and armor pen didn't change quite a lot, but you can feel the executioner buff on this mace that's gonna be super OP to use it. And we can see the Telit Sorrow one-handed sword, 46 damage, 20 armor pen with the master weapon fitting. Quite big nerf on this. Lemurian Trident, 46 damage, quite big nerf on it. Daggers of the Dagon, 39 damage, 29 armor pen, like huge nerf on these daggers. I didn't make them with the damage blacksmith, but you can like add some damage on it when you craft it with the blacksmith. But still, it's a huge nerf on these weapons. And the next thing we're gonna talk about on these legendary weapons, or epic or rare, doesn't matter, they have a little durability. So you can see when this master weapon fitting is the enemy of durability. So you can see this Aja Bane, I put the master weapon fitting on it. The normal Aja Bane have 3300 durability, but when you put a master weapon fitting on it, it's gonna go down to 1600. It's almost half. And even if you use it once, it's gonna be half red. Under, you see the HP bar under the mace, it's half red, like it's broken. So that's the new update in Age of War. You cannot repair your legendary items and gear in any circumstances. So it's not repairable. You use it once and bam, that's gone. So that's why they buff them so much, because now they are like usable for one time only. Then you need to farm them again, because that would be so OP. Because you can see I cannot put this Grandmaster weapon repair kit on it anymore. It said this item cannot be repaired. So this was the new change. And also the master weapon fitting maybe not gonna be the best fitting anymore, because of the legendary weapons cannot be repairable, and it's reducing the durability too much. So maybe the advanced weapon kit damage, for example this Black Dragon Pike, if I put the damage on it, it's gonna have 71 damage but only 7 armor pen. But look at this Black Dragon Pike with the master weapon fitting, 70 damage but 19% armor pen. So 1 damage difference, but it's around like 8, 9 or 10, like 8 difference on the armor penetration. Is huge. But look at the durability, 1100, and this one 500. So more than double durability difference on the kit difference. So it's up to you which kits you want to use on legendary weapons in Age of War. If you want durability, you want to use your weapon more, you're gonna use other kits than master weapon fitting. But if you want to use that weapon only for PvP, for example me, that I like my pike have the best damage for PvP, doesn't matter if I can hit with this weapon only 533 times. You can see 533 durability. Every hit will like remove 1 durability. So 533 damage is quite decent for me to use only this spear on PvP. So it's all depend on you how you guys gonna use this weapon. So this was the crazy changes on the weapons that gives like a spears every hit, cripple and bleed, gonna be massive. It's really good news for the PvP community for Conan Exile, but I don't think the new players and PvE community gonna like it if they die in 5 seconds against a good players that they have the best aim with the spear. So I hope you guys enjoyed this information and this video about the new legendary weapons. It's gonna be super broken. I cannot wait to see these changes in the new update. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video.